Welcome back guys to another video of Island Gaming with G. Let's talk about, did Sony lie to their fans about the PS5 having no compromises when it comes to their games? We would also look at the merger of Activision and Xbox. Could be sooner than we think. But just before we start, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon. Let's jump straight into it. At the beginning of this generation, Sony told their fans that the PS5 was very powerful, not only by means of power but also speed. The SSD, they boasted in the SSD. They had a number of preview demos showing the difference between the PS5 compared to any other console ever made when it comes to the SSD and so forth. They had that epic demo, or that Unreal demo that they showed. We knew also what the developers from the Ratchet Clank series said about the PS5. They said that the new Ratchet Clank would not be possible without the SSD.
Apart is a game that utilizes dimensions and dimensional rifts, and that would not have been possible without the solid-state drive of the PlayStation 5.
And that would not have been possible without the solid-state drive of the PlayStation 5.
Now this information sent fans into a frenzy in the sense that the fans were saying that the SSD was unreal. It was the second coming. It could cure cancer. It could make you a full 5-course meal. This is what they were claiming that the PS5 was able to accomplish. But it just came out that a first-party game, God of War, let me just make a disclaimer, God of War would be an excellent game for those who play it. That goes without saying. We know the last one was, a critically acclaimed game by many, so I'm sure that it would be okay. But why is there a rumor stating that the God of War Ragnarok would be running at two modes? First at full 4K, 30 frames per second, and then another mode, upscale for 4K, running at 60 frames per second. Why can't the PS5 hit full 4K and 60 frames per second, especially for a first-party developer like Insomniac? I expect that this might be an issue for third party. However, we are seeing that even the first party is getting some trouble when it comes to this. Now, say what you want about the Xbox platform and the Studio 343, they would have produced a game running at 60 frames per second at full 4K. We even see that they are reaching up to 120 frames per second and maybe 2K on the Series X. So Microsoft have proven that they can do it. They're a AAA game. So to me, the PS5 is looking a bit shaky when it comes to producing this full 4K and 60 frames per second for their flagship title, God of War Ragnarok. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, some of us are still feeling the shockwaves when Microsoft announced that they are acquiring Activision. You know, we always knew that this merger would take some time before it was closed, but it seems like things is moving along faster than we think, to the point where some believe that this deal could close this year. Now, the scope of this deal is huge. We know Microsoft spent over $68 billion to acquire Activision, and because of that, Microsoft would have a number of titles that used to be exclusive to the PlayStation, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro and so forth. But the amount of games Microsoft would be getting as a first party title is unreal. Let me just remind you of some of the games produced by Activision. In addition to that, we would also see that there are some big titles like Call of Duty and so forth coming to the Microsoft platform and to Game Pass. So there we see the information that, a lot of the analysts believe that this deal will close this year, and Microsoft would implement Activision to their team as early as next year March. So this is some big news for those who choose to invest in the Microsoft platform. That's a lot of games and a lot of time would be spent on those games. What do you guys think? You think that the deal might close this year? What are some of the games you are looking forward to? Do you have any reboots that you think Microsoft could start working on, seeing that they have so many titles under their belt now? Let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for more videos. Later.